You two look fine this evening.
We're on a date.
Very nice.
What you did, fantastic.
Oh, thank you very
How
much.
were you able to be so fluid with pouring the drinks and not looking down?
That is a lot of practice. The last thing I wanted to do was to be in the back of a scene, of a shot where Chris and Jen are doing some beautiful intimate scene and me knocking glasses over and messing it up. So I had to really, really practice. But at the same time, I was on a contraption that was built for me that I kind of was strapped into and had a big iron rod up my back and all this kind of stuff to do all the movement. So I was really restricted in how much I could look at what I was doing. So I had to it was almost like working blind, like I had to work out where everything was without looking at it. And just get it to the point where it seemed very fluid and easy and relaxed.
Were you standing or were you kneeling?
I was kind of sitting on a bicycle seat kind of thing, and then my knees went into a kind of padded area. So it was like crouching, but then you have to be up straight as well to look like I was standing, and that was where the steel rod came in that I was strapped into. So it was a strange way to spend your day. I'd have to get out and have breaks every now and again just to stretch my legs and stuff.
And see if you could still walk.
Yeah.
We have to go back to sleep.
Who wants to sleep on a beautiful day like this?
Compassion and empathy that you brought to the role, your human android, how did you find the balance of that mix?
Yeah, well, that was what was the big challenge, I think. I sort of started from the basis of what was he created to do, what's his role, and he was programmed to be the ultimate bartender. And that's not just about drinks, that's about reading people and anticipating their needs and that kind of stuff. And of course, in this story, he just has one customer. So he wasn't programmed just to work with one customer. So all his programming is focused on this one guy. And the one thing that Jim needs is a human being. And that's not what Arthur is.
We're supposed to land soon. I'm the only one awake.
It pushes his programming to make him more empathetic and to try and learn and to give Jim what he wants and what he needs. And so it kind of makes him more human, strangely.
As the movie unfolds.
Yeah, I
yes,
started to think of him as being like a child almost, and trying to learn and make his parents happy, and hating it when they're not happy together, and feeling like it's his fault, like the child of a divorced couple or
I
something.
loved it when you said, Jim, these are not robot
Yeah,
questions.
everyone might start saying that now. Whenever you get asked something, you just go, I'm sorry, these are not robot questions.
I have said before, I need human
Yeah,
contact.
absolutely. I'm someone who kind of likes the idea of having lots of alone time,
Me
but I
too.
think eventually you start to feel like I just want to be around other human beings now,
Right.
and you realize what's important.
Took you long enough to ask.
I was giving you space.
Oh, space. The one thing I do not need more of.
Recently, I have been spending time in a little restaurant in Malibu, and the bartender, Matt, totally, you nailed it. Like, you find, I want to go in there.
Yeah,
I'll just go in
someone
and
who's paid to listen to me.
just to enjoy their empathetic company.
Yeah,
That's
that's what a good bartender does.
I didn't know. I have to start visiting bars. Thank you so much, Michael. You're wonderful.
Oh, it's such a pleasure.
Nice
Lovely
to
to see
meet
you.
We woke up too soon.
90 years too soon.
There's a reason we woke up early.